This project should be undertaken with parental or adult supervision to ensure a safe and enjoyable experience.
Huh? What's that? Oh, hello! Do we have a new housemate? Oh, good morning, Ariel. Wanna wash your tail? Here's your meal, buddy. Huh? Hey, what are you doing here? Princess has invaded our house!
I told ya! We brought them here and now they don't want to go away!
We have to end this. And I have an idea.
Oh, what should we do? Should we call villains? I saw Cruella on the way!
No, we will evict them to the castle.
Huh? But they're fed up with castles!
We'll make them a modern one. Hi guys, I bought a perfect fairy house for our princesses.
What are you talking about? That's just a whole basement!
Well, not for long. Otherwise, princesses will stay in our house forever. There!
I really want to help you with that basement! Come on, Sue! Move over! We did a great job, Sue!
You're right, we're like a dream team.
Be our guest! Put this table to the test! How about a cup of coffee, Sue?
Great idea. Let's turn this into a coffee table. Oh, I'd like to have a latte now.
I guess we've already defined the first room.
Uh-huh. This is gonna be a lounge zone. Belle's favorite spot.
Ah, this couch is so soft. We should definitely place it in that room.
Let's put all the cushions together then. Guys, have you ever built furniture? I prefer shake method. There we go.
Whoa, hey, trick. Okay, let's see. The couch turned out amazing.
And it looks so cozy. Oh, I'd love to sit on such a comfy couch.
Susan, check this out. My roof is on fire. Huh? Oopsie. Oh no, I could have set a fire here.
Careful, Sammy. Here we go. Our lunch zone is warm now.
I came to rescue my princess.
What princesses are you looking for, slimy prince?
Okay, I'll give you a huge hint. Well, get it now?
So it's either Sleeping Beauty or Snow White. Anyway, let's finish their bedroom before our prince gets bored.
Make way! I'm gonna help you out here. Done!
Guys, would you like to have a bunk bed like this?
This guy wanted to hop away!
Did you talk him out of it?
Yep, I'm great with pets.
Aw, what a cutie. Here, Fluffy, you will live in Snow White's bedroom then. Princesses will love it. Here you go. Make yourself comfortable.
Let's finish the wall so he won't hop away again.
Okay. Though these walls kind of have open space. It doesn't look like our bunny's going anywhere. I think he really likes it here.
Great! Our princesses won't be homeless for too long.
It's because they have such a skillful prince, right?
Yep, I followed all the instructions. My things still got messed up. Could you help me up, maybe?
Princess Susan will rescue you. I have some skills too, you know. There we go. Our princesses are used to live in comfort, so let's give them electricity. Just be careful with the wires, guys.
Yeah, don't forget that you can always ask an adult to help you.
Oh, I wish that the real home building would have been that easy. In the meantime, we're done with this room. We just need to furnish it.
Want to learn how to build a fairy castle without fairies and stuff? Stay tuned.
Guys, do you like these little details in the room?
Yep, there was our shower and a mirror. I even decided to take a bath.
I can see that, but you'd better use some real shampoo and stuff. These supplies are for doll princesses only.
Okay, can I keep the bathtub then, please?
Only if you shrink to its size. Who would like this room the most? I think Ariel would love it. So let's place a rug here in case of a water splash.
The bathroom is almost done. The second floor is so empty, though. Wow! Shiver me chatters! Something's coming here!
We have a moving castle.
My wall is a bit smaller. Let's use it to separate the rooms.
Hop? Nice catch. What room should be here? Guys, any ideas?
So I've made some couch calculations. We need one more bedroom.
Check out this flying pink bed. It's a tribute to Jasmine's flying carpet. Here we go. And a brand new laptop. Let's make this room cozier. Comfy slippers, a soft rug, and a little bench. I always wanted to have one.
Let's make something on a balcony too. Here, take this umbrella. It doesn't protect anyway.
It'll be a nice addition to the balcony. Looks good, huh? Princesses can sit under the umbrella while waiting for their princess.
Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your hair so that I may climb the golden stairs.
Sammy, in modern fairy tales, princes use an elevator.
Okay. But where's the mechanism?
Well, the prince should do some handiwork to get the princess.
Fine, hold my crown then. Alrighty, here we go! And a nice working elevator is at your service!
Wow, Sammy. If only all the princes were as gifted as you.
They give up on princesses then, I'm sure. It's so tiring. Huh? What? What's making such beautiful sounds? I need to find out. Susan, you tricked me again!
Oh, come on. I just wanted to show you this fancy piano I've made.
It's cool, but you should have made a place for it as well. Like a round room.
Okay, I got it. Go on.
Or a tower would be better. Like in the real castle.
Sounds good. But what else?
It should have wall-sized windows. Holy cannoli! This looks just as I've imagined!
Dreams come true, Sammy. And we didn't even use any fairy dust.
By the way, I have some of it. Can we try it?
Certainly. Today is a fairy tale episode after all.
Lower! No! Higher! Ah!
Phew, we did it. Now we can finish with the first floor.
Wait, Sue! There's a big hole in the roof!
Whoops, I absolutely forgot about this room. Here you can play in your roommate's nerves and watch stars all night.
I can imagine Merida and Moana having a sleep over there!
Guys, and what would you choose? Playing drums or looking at stars? I can't pick one, so I would have done both. What about you, Sammy?
This house isn't made for slimes! Okay, Sue, the stairs are yours. I don't want to get stuck again.
Easy peasy. Guys, do you remember this bedroom? Check out this cute tiny staircase. So fancy.
Let's make it playful! That's much better! Huh? Oh, I'm so angry!
Huh? What's wrong, Sammy? Let me see.
Just look at this disaster! It looks horrible!
There's nothing to worry about. You see?
Yeah, can we fix that empty space too?
My magic needs some time to recharge. Wow, a flying cupboard! Something you only see at a fairy tale castle. Here comes the hardwood floor.
Susie, stop messing around! We have the same in our kitchen!
Sam, I can't believe I'm saying this, but you're no fun today. Yes, guys, this is Princess's kitchen. We've already put some yummies here. Here comes another wall. And a piece of a roof. Cool.
Oh, I know, right? You should have asked her to dance first!
Who are you talking to? Nobody's here.
Sue, wait! They're magical pieces of furniture, so they can talk!
Okay, then maybe they can walk to their places.
Susan, this one ran away from Kitty Cafe, and it goes with me everywhere!
Princesses love all the animals. The kitten can live in this castle too. Now you're a royal cat, so act gracefully. Here you go. Now you can have your own playroom.
Sue, you can go on. I'll finish here.
Great, because I have another royal pet waiting for me. Come on, buddy, you'll bring good luck to this house. Okay, let's move on. What? The castle disappeared.
Right on time. I didn't know how to place the garden and the water pool.
Sam, get off the grass. Well, I hope this will work. Wow! Now it even has playgrounds for our doll princesses.
So, but they won't come to an empty garden.
You're right, this won't do. So let's make an amazing garden.
My needs say that, so I've prepared.
What are we waiting for? Let's get started.
So should I call everybody to check out our castle?
We'll finish the fence and give everybody a tour.
Hello? Anyone? Hello? Somebody! Please!
What are you looking for, Sammy?
The princesses! They're all gone!
Well, sure, because we've made such a beautiful castle for them.
But I have to perform feats! Where will I find my damsel in distress?
Actually, I need you to save me, Sam.
I'm ready for everything, milady!
Then you should wash the dishes for the whole week.
Yummy. And the great thing about these cookies is they'll never go soggy in the biscuit tin because once you've made the mixtures, you can pop it in the freezer and then slice off and bake your cookies whenever you like.
The other fantastic thing about these is that we've come up with a cookie that's half chocolate flavoured with milk chocolate chip and...
The other half is vanilla with white chocolate chips.
OK, Fern, pick a chip.
White. But I tell you what, I'm going to need a few more of these to make the cookies. Now, to make the white chocolate mixture, you need 110 grams of self-raising flour, 50 grams of softened butter, and 70 grams of caster sugar. Pop it all into a bowl and then you just want to mix it all up, mix the butter in with all the other ingredients. And for a bit of added flavour, add some vanilla extract, a little dash of that, and it goes, and a good handful of chocolate chips. Then just get mixing thoroughly.
The dark chocolate mix is made almost exactly the same way, except we've swapped a tablespoon of flour for a tablespoon of cocoa powder. That goes in there and mix it all in. And also, you want to use chocolate chips instead of white ones. And give it a good mix.
Now, once you've made your cookie dough, you want to roll it into a fat sausage shape. You may want to add a touch of milk if it's a bit dry. Then get a sheet of cling film and just wrap your dough up like that.
Also, you want to try and make sure that both your cookie rolls are virtually the same size.
And then pop both your rolls into the freezer for about half an hour. Now, once your dough rolls are well chilled, take them out of the freezer and you just want to take off that cling film, unwrap them, and then get a knife and dip it into some warm water, and then you just want to slice your dough roll straight down the middle, and do this to the dark chocolate one as well.
Then place the two contrasting halves together. Just pop this one on top of that one like that, give them a little squeeze, and then you can slice off as many as you want. Then what you want to do is pop them onto a greased baking tray and make sure you leave lots of space around them because they do actually get bigger when you cook them. And then you can pop them in the oven on 180 degrees Celsius, gas mark 4 for about 20 minutes.
And then you can wrap your dough rolls back up in some cling film and pop them back in the freezer, where they can stay for up to a month, but I don't think you'll be able to resist them for that long. Just think, freshly baked cookies whenever you want.
And you could try other combinations like we've got here. We've got orange and...
Chocolates.
And we've also got apricot and...
Chocolate?
Yeah, I can see what you're doing. There are more ideas on our website. But the big question is, who put the Chucky in the chili chocolate chip cookie?
Me.
Got a minute?
Because this is the part of the programme where we show you how to make something, hopefully, within a minute using bits and pieces from around your house.
Today, it is my turn to make.
And it's my turn to tie.
And this is all I need.
Just that.
That's it.
Now, we're not going to tell you what it is just yet, so watch and see if you can guess along the way. Okay. Are you ready, Stevie?
I am ready. I'm going to give you a clue, right?
Okay.
This 1 minute make is alarmingly good.
Alarmingly? OK. 3, 2, 1, go!
Put all of this to the side for a second. OK, I've got 2 bits of card here.
Right, 5 seconds have gone and you've not done a thing.
Don't worry. 2
worrying.
centimetres in from the edge. I draw the line, just score it down like this. And the same
15 seconds, Stevie.
on this bit of card.
Gone forever.
Don't you worry. 2 centimetres in from the edge. Score a line down. So now, it's easy to fold this bit of card. If I can get it off the table, yes.
Oh, dear.
Right, do that.
30 seconds gone.
Same with this one here. And now, a pair of scissors, carefully, just cut down from the corner.
Doesn't look like much so far.
To the middle.
Gotta say.
This
21 seconds to go.
Now what else do I need to do? Oh, yeah, get myself...
You know this is a
cotton.
1 minute make, not a 2 minute make.
How long do I have left?
3 minute make. You've got 15 seconds.
Are you serious? OK.
10,
Just tie a
9, 8,
here.
7, 6,
here.
5, 4, 3, 2...
Stop!
That is 1 minute point 3.
On
But
there.
I'll let you have that. It is a minute, mate.
Still got it on a minute.
Dear
Right.
me, what is it?
Right, let me tell you, right, to demonstrate this 1 minute make, and you are going to like this, you need a pair of dice and a door. Ah, that's handy. Now, what I need to do first of all is make my shelf with a bit of sticky tack. Just stick up the 2 pieces of card to make a mini shelf, just like this. And then I need to balance my dice on the shelf, and I must remember what numbers are on the outside, like a secret code. So 1 and 3. And now I take my cotton and I come over this side, making sure I don't knock the dice, and I tie a knot around the knob of the door, like that. And because I've left some slack in the cotton, I can now crawl out the door without pulling down the dice. There we go. And now all I have to do is wait for the intruders to arrive.
Oh, no!
Ha ha ha! You see, it's the Fingertips 1 minute burger alarm.
Whoever enters the door will pull the thread, which will bend the cardboard hinge, which will allow the shelf to drop, and with it, the dice.
Which now means any intruder knows they have been caught, and even if they try and put the dice back onto the shelf, they will not know what your secret dice code was.
And how about adding a smart burglar alarm box to cover your shelf and dice?
So there you have it, the Fingertips burglar alarm.
Complete bedroom privacy in under a minute. Deep in the forest, hidden amongst the trees, is a mystical, magical place.
Where evil lurks and the spirit of the tree guide your fate.
But forget elves and pixies and woodland frolics.
Because this is the Fingertips Enchanted Forest Party, full of the atmosphere of the woods, Lord of the Rings style, and the magic and mystery of sprites and goblins.
Create the mystical feel with low lighting and lots of cobweb spray, and keep your decorations sparkling silver like these shining stars, or forest green like our glittery leaves. And look at these enchanted jangling chimes, just made using small ceramic pots painted with pearly straws and beads. And try making some little toadstools, just cheap stools painted with a spotty design.
Imagine the enchanting food you could make, like cake toadstools made from little upturned buns covered in icing with coloured dots. There's also fruit punches served up in sugar-frosted glasses, Baggins bagels topped with melted cheese and goblins' faces carved out of green and red peppers filled with your favourite fillings. You don't even have to eat the peppers. And there's Lord of the onion rings.
Forget sparkly wands and fairy wings. Dress as a fairy with attitude. Spike up your hair and wear lots of body glitter. Wear a tatty tutu with little leaves stuck on and a pair of chunky boots.
How about wearing a waistcoat, having a leather pouch for your mystical magical powders, wearing a pair of baggy trousers, and you cannot go without a pair of hairy hoppity feet. Now, these are mine, but of course, you can make your own.
But to ensure your party really does enchant your friends, why not make a Spirit of the Tree lucky dip? Let the tree decide your fate. Will you be lucky or unlucky?
This is a dip with a difference. Your guests place their fingertips through a hole, not knowing if they'll get a prize or something slimy and revolting, apparently from the same hole.
Now, the Spirit of the Tree game works because of a double layer of card. This outer layer stays exactly where it is, whilst the inner tube rotates, so the lucky dip changes inside. Now, to make the outer tube, you need to get a large sheet of card, but you can use any size. And you want to draw 4 circles about halfway down the card, evenly spaced out, and then cut them out. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now, these need to be big enough so you can fit your hand through, because that's how you get to your lucky dips. Then, you want to wrap the whole thing into a circle and just stick down one side with some parcel tape.
Now, you want to make another tube as well out of more card, and this tube needs to be narrower than the outer tube, because this one's obviously got to fit inside. So, Fern, if you bring that over, sorted. Let's just check, make sure it goes inside.
Brilliant.
Fantastic. And you want to get someone to actually hold the inner tube still, if you hold that for me, Fern. So you can now draw around the holes on the outer tube onto the inner tube, and then actually cut these out, so you'll now have 4 matching holes on each tube, like this.
Now you need to get 4 boxes, and these large tissue boxes are perfect, 'cause they've already got a pre-cut hole that you can put your hand in. There you go, Stevie.
Right, now simply secure these boxes behind the holes on the inside of the tube, and make sure you use parcel tape so it's nice and secure. And then, when your guests put their hand through the holes, they'll actually be putting their hand through the box behind. Right.
And now it's time to turn this outer tube into a spooky tree face. So, you want to get your fingertips on some old newspaper and roll about 3 or 4 sheets into a sausage shape, and then just tape in place with some masking tape. Now you can turn these into some spooky arms with spiky hands and fingers, and if you tape them into ring shapes like this, you can then stick them over the holes on your tree to make spooky mouths and eyes, and just keep going until you're happy with the look. And there you have your face. Now you can add your spiky hands to the side of your tree and some more branches up on top just here. And then it's time to get paper mache, and we're using a layer of tissue paper mache in mystical spooky colours, purple, blue and gold. Now, once all the glue and tissue paper mache is dried, you want to dab on a bit of silver paint. So just get a sponge, dab it on, get rid of the excess, and then just highlight your tree to give it an enchanted, mystical feel.
And now for the stuff inside your dips. We're going to use a bit of coconut hair, also dried leaves, also stale breadcrumbs, damp feathers, and here's the best bit, look, slime that you can actually make or buy in a joke shop. Feels awful. But make sure one of your dips actually has some nice stuff. We're going to use chocolate parcels. Let's just pop one in, like that, and you're nearly complete. Finally, decorate the top part of your inner tube, because you want that to match the outer tube, and then you're ready to put them together.
Push back the branches. There we go, Stevie.
That's it.
And you just want to line up the boxes with the holes, and then you can also see we've added some bits of black cloth just inside the mouth there, because that will keep all your dips a secret and add some mystery.
Stay here. Oh, okay. Or it will be better here. I don't know.
Sammy, what are you doing?
Oh, Sue, don't look just yet. It's a surprise.
But it's not my birthday. What's the occasion for your surprise?
I saw in the movie that every girl is waiting for a prince.
And?
Well, that requires a castle and the lights in it.
Okay, but what are you doing?
I'm gonna build a castle for you and light a candle in it, and a prince on a white horse will come.
I appreciate the thought, but don't put a candle in the box. Otherwise, it might be fire.
Oh, so what should I do?
Well, let's make a castle lamp together.
Holy cannoli! I agree!
We're gonna need your boxes too. Let's go.
I'm in!
Hey guys, today we're gonna make a princess castle lamp. Sam thinks this is the best way for me to meet a prince on a white horse.
And while we're waiting for him, I'll be your prince and your knight.
Okay, my knight. Sam the greatest. But where's your helmet? You need something to protect your head at least. What if a dragon comes?
Let me see. Here I am. I will protect you from all of the monsters.
Later. Now I need your help in another case. Cut these pieces out of the cardboard.
Oh, beware, cardboard. Take that. Ha, ha, ha. That's it. Sam the Greatest has performed his first feat.
Thank you for your help, Sam the Greatest. Now we need a bit of glue. Always be careful with the hot glue gun, guys. We'll put these pieces together. It'll be the base for our castle. Wow, it looks like an Egyptian pyramid without the top. What do you think, Sammy?
I think it's time for me to take my duties as a castle guard.
As you like. I'm gonna make it look more like a castle. Could you bring me paper napkins?
Here they are, but be careful. Castles always hide secrets inside their walls, like ghosts or something.
I don't think that somebody lives here and will jump out to catch my hand. That's not possible in real life. I'll just glue these napkins to the castle very carefully. 1, 2, 3. Very peaceful, isn't it? It helps to relax.
Oh no, that is so boring, Sue. I'll do it much faster.
Oh, I don't mind that. Show me your super slime speed.
Okay, look how it's done. Hop. Hop. Now you may proceed, and don't waste any time.
Next, we'll paint our base so it looks more like a real castle, not a cardboard one. Sammy isn't looking, so I can take my time. Drawing and painting are so calming.
I was saving the princesses! And what are you doing here without me?
I'm transforming the cardboard into the castle wall. What were you saving the mermaid from?
Never mind. While I was absent, you have made something strange. I can't leave you alone just for 1 minute. It's not the castle wall. Where are the bricks?
Don't worry, Sammy. They will be ready in several minutes. Your mermaid needs your help, though. Bring her back into the water.
Okay, but don't ruin anything. I'll be right back. The castle should be perfect by then.
Sammy's right. I shouldn't waste my time. Whoosh! Now that's much better. Maybe I'd better sing. Many princesses do that for their princess.
Here, check this out, Susie. This is how the castle should look like.
Sammy, don't you think that's a bit too high? It'll be too hard for the prince to come off.
Oh, shiver me chatters. The prince should earn the right to be with you.
Okay, I don't want to argue. But I'm still gonna make this castle lower.
And now, I'll draw a perfect castle for you to wait for your prince.
Okay, as you say. But can you please bring your spear again?
Sure, but why? Are you afraid of dragons?
No, of course not. Our castle needs a bit of decorations.
Holy cannoli, I'm the best in that! Shoo, shoo, shoo! Well, I hope you got what you wanted. I'm sure this castle will stand for a long time.
Maybe, but now I need these pieces of paper. Several of them, actually.
No, these are for my drawings. They're useless for the castle, I'm sure of that.
I'm gonna make some kind of stones out of them. Check this out. And the base for the castle is done. Now we need a room to wait for our prince. So we'll take these pieces and, Sammy, bring me 2 straps of cardboard, please.
Anything you want, Lady Sue. Your castle should be the most beautiful of all.
Why? You can't wait to marry me off to the prince on a white horse? Or you just want to take the castle for yourself, huh?
How could you even think that? It's because you're beautiful. And the castle must match. It should be like that. Got
Yep, and I have already made its upper part. What do you think?
Sue, this is awful! Where are the windows? How should the prince get inside?
Don't worry, this piece with the openings will help us solve the problem. And now we'll put it here. All right, let's make some more pieces for our castle.
Done! Here they are. Attach them to the right places.
Oh, this looks great! Just like the place where Rapunzel lived. Although I don't have such long hair, I can show some tricks. Here's one of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do you like that?
Whoa, what a great trick! Do you know some more?
Easy peasy. Watch this. Now we'll paint it in the right color so that the construction and the base look good together.
Oh, Sue, I want to participate. May I? With me, everything will go much faster. What did I say? The upper part of the castle looks so good.
Yeah, but it looks new, not like the other castles.
Then we should mend it. Paint will help us. It's magical in good hands.
Agreed. And our hands are skillful. Am I right, guys?
I am gonna have a castle pretty soon. Huh? Sue? But where are the windows? Broken by a windstorm or something?
Everything is thought through, Sammy. Here they are. Oh, I like the color. So soft. It'll be a pleasure to look through them. You see?
The castle still needs some decorations, and Sammy the Great as well.
Wait,
Huh?
Sammy. We're not gonna do it with paint.
Okay.
We'll use some foam paper instead. And I'm gonna need your magical powers here.
Holy cannoli, I'm always ready to do magic, you know.
And I'm gonna help you. Whoosh! Great! The upper part of the castle is done. Our prince is on his way. Every castle needs a roof. And now we'll make one for our castle. It's not so hard as in real life, but it has some important... Sammy?
This horse is so heavy, I'm so tired.
Sammy, princes ride horses, not the other way around.
Oh, but this one didn't want to go on its own.
Here, let me help you. Why have you brought it here anyway?
For practice, of course. You should know how to properly meet the prince on a white horse. That one is not white, though.
Oh, I don't think I'll have any problems with that. I'll sing and he'll fall in love with me. But I'll be grateful if you help me finish the roof.
Of course! I know what to do. Wait here and don't go anywhere.
Where would I go with an unfinished castle? To meet the prince halfway?
Here I am. I made a little tower for the roof. Do you like it?
Sure, it fits our design perfectly. Now we should think of some decorations. I'm gonna make some tiles to make our roof more realistic and beautiful.
Sue! I brought my ribbon. I was saving it for a special occasion.
I don't get it. Are you going to wrap me with this like some kind of a gift to the prince?
No, I want to decorate the roof with it. Look, huh?
Sammy, I'll take it away. I have a better idea for decorations. Check this out.
Wow, you're very smart, Sue. But I want to do my part too. Take these.
Oh, wow! The roof will look much better. Thank you, Sammy. Now it's time to put these two parts of the castle together. Here we go.
Sue, I have one more idea. Check out what I have here.
Moss? But I don't understand why we need it.
Oh, my fattest, Sue. Moss always grows on castles because they're old and wet. And ours deserves it as well. It's interesting and attractive too.
Sure, Sammy, our castle looks great. But do you think we should add something else to it?
I'd say a braid. It's kind of a ladder for every prince. And your hair isn't long enough anyway.
When I was a little girl, I wanted to be a princess and have long hair.
Don't forget about the flowers. Princesses can't do without them.
And you would know, of course. Check this out. We have the most beautiful braid.
How could we forget that we're doing not just a castle, but a lamp? We need LED lights.
Oh, that's right, Sammy. Let's put these inside the castle to light the way for the prince. A little secret for all our guests. Nobody will understand how it works. Our strip with lights will go up just like a snake. What do you think, Sammy?
I'm watching it closely, you know. Snakes can be tricky.
Sammy, I was just kidding. Of course it's not a snake.
Well, we should prevent it from running anyway. I brought the necessary piece.
Why, thank you, Sammy. What would I do without you?
You would have forgotten about everything, just like about this braid.
Hop?
Hey!
But I know how to attach it right. Here we are. Our princess castle lamp is done. It's time to wait for the Prince Charming on his white horse. Don't worry, Sammy. It's easy to turn it on. See? Just one move.
Great! Wait here. The prince and the horse are already on their way.
Wait, what? Already? But I'm not ready. I should do my hair and put my makeup on.
Ta-da-da! Then the greatest has come to save the princess in the castle.
Oh, my prince, I've been waiting for so long.
I'm ready to slay any dragon. Huh? Who turned up the light? Oh, wow!
I guess I'm gonna have to save my prince now. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Bye-bye, guys. See you soon.
How about us spooking your mates or scaring your neighbours? We're sure to give anyone a fright because
we're the fingertips gruesome goblins. Yeah, and believe it or not, our knobbly gnarled noses and gruesomely garish grins started out as egg boxes and a little bit of pulp paper.
So go on, have a go at turning one of these into me.
Gruesomely clever.
It really is clever, and all you need is an egg box to create a goblin that even Harry Potter would be proud to conjure up. Now, the cool thing about an egg box is it has a built-in hinge for the goblin's moving mouth and loads of knobbly bits for the goblin's eyes and nose. Now, the first thing you want to do is just mark across the base of your egg box and across the top, and then cut this out. Now, it can be a bit tricky cutting an egg box, so do take your time.
Now, to make your gruesome goblin's features, you need to make some pulped paper. Now, this may be a new technique, but it's actually really simple to do. You just start off with some shredded newspaper in a bowl like this. Then get some water and pour it all over the top of your shreds of paper so they get nice and soggy like that. And then with a wooden spoon, get stirring. Now, if you work really hard in stirring your paper for about half an hour, you will get your pulped paper, but you do have to work really hard. So it's easier if you just leave it for a couple of days after you've stirred it so it can break down by itself. Whichever way you choose, your pulped paper should end up looking like this. Now get some handfuls of this stuff, it's very gooey, and just squeeze out all of the excess water like that. It does feel really nice, actually. And then pop that into another bowl. Now you want to squeeze out enough water so that it doesn't crumble but does stick together nicely. So that should do it. Once you've done all the paper, you want to add a healthy splodge of PVA glue. So in that goes. There we go. And then give it another stir.
Your egg box should now look something like this, and the egg box offcuts with a bit of trimming should make perfect eyes. So let's just trim that off there and pop the eyes in place. One just there and one just there. There we go. There's the eyes. Now, if you make a hole in the back of the egg box, this will be for your thumb, and this will help you open up the jaw of the gruesome goblin and will act as a good waggling tongue. It's taking shape, isn't it?
It is looking great. And if you just get a bit of clear wrap now and pop it in between his mouth, then when you start pulping the paper, his teeth won't get stuck together. Now you just want to get bits of your pulp paper, it's nice and gooey now, and you can just mould it into any shape you want. I'm just going to start with the nose.
And when you're finished, you should have something that looks like this. Now, we've added ears, also eyebrows, some big nostrils and a sticky out bottom lip. And because the paper pulp is quite thick in places, it can take a bit of time to dry. But when it has, you'll have a ready-to-paint gruesome goblin.
You could paint your goblin a gruesome green and give him a bright red mouth. We've also added some luminous paint to his eyes and teeth to make him look extra spooky.
So if you fancy making your own Fingertips gruesome goblin, check out the Fingertips website. All you do is click on Top Make and all the information will be there. We'll give you the address at the end of today's show. But of course, if you have recorded today's programme, then you can watch it back whenever you like. And if you've got a pen and paper, then why don't you
Have a look at this.
Make a bowl of pulp paper using shredded newspaper mixed with water and PVA glue. Mark out the shape of a goblin's head and cut along the lines. Then use 2 bits of egg box as eyes. And for the tongue, cut a hole big enough for your thumb. Then use pulp paper to add ears, eyebrows, big nostrils and a sticky out jaw. Leave it to dry, it may take quite a long time. And then paint your goblin in spooky green and use luminous paint for a really scary touch. They look brilliant, don't they?
They do, and it looks as though they're about to spring into life.
So, I've got making a gruesomely clever
Fingertips gruesome goblin. If you're brave enough to try.
Got a minute?
Because this is the part of the programme where we show you how to make something in under a minute using bits and pieces you can find around your house.
Today it's my turn to make.
And it's my turn to time.
And this is all it takes.
Not a lot of stuff.
Not a lot of stuff at all.
Now, as we always say, we're not going to tell you what it is. You try and guess as Fern makes. Are you ready?
I'm very ready today, yes.
OK. 3, 2, 1, go, go, go!
OK, Matchbox, open this section out. Now I need to do some careful cutting. I need to cut out this bit here. There we go. And make a cut there. Then,
10 seconds have gone,
okay.
everybody. You would put this in maybe your garden, OK? There's a little
Don't
clue.
give too much away, Stephen.
No.
Then I need to cut slit down here and then make that slit
20 seconds have gone.
OK, there we go. Now it's moving on to this part of the matchbox. Cut up here
This is
and
going to
make
get a close one, you know.
a nice rectangle. I'm quite confident, you know, actually. Been
Will she
practicing
do
this
it?
one
Nobody knows.
quite a lot.
33 seconds have gone.
Bit of tape on there. Then push this through here. And stop!
40
Stop, Mr. Mullen.
Very good.
Thank you very much.
Excellent. Come on,
I'll tell
tell
you
me
what
about
it is.
this. Yeah.
This is a bird feeder. This one is loaded with a nut, and a bird comes along here, taps on top, and out pops its lunch. Look at that. There we go. So it has to use its mind and its body to get its food. I'll show you one more time, look. OK, imagine this is a bird, yeah? Cheep, cheep. Yeah. It comes along, it's flying, beak, hits the top,
Woo!
jackpot! Its lunch pops out.
It's great, isn't it? Now, there's only one tricky bit to this, and it's just the cutting of the tray of the matchbox. So we'll show you that one more time. All you do is just snip at the ends, there and there, and just cut that bit off, like that, get rid of that. And then you cut along this side, like that, and again along the other side. And you just want to take an extra bit away from either side. So just snip along here, like that, and snip along this side as well.
Gives it some
you're being
spring, doesn't it?
Very careful, exactly, because that's your flappy bit just there. There we are. So, if you want to cheer up a chaffinch...
Stop a starling from starving.
Or pamper a pigeon.
Make a cheap treat.
It'll only take a minute. A minute. So why don't you give it a go and try and beat the clock? Clock.
Customised jeans. Fringing, beading, glitter, and would you believe I didn't sew a single stitch, all done with no-sew glue and fabric paint. And the best thing about them is, they didn't cost a pop star's salary. Now you can get fabric paints in all different colours, which are absolutely brilliant for customising your clothes. Check out these squirty fabric paints. These give a really nice, bold line. They're really easy to use, and you can get them in some fantastic colours, like this glittery one I'm using here, and you can even get them in a pearly colour. Look at that. It's beautiful, isn't it? And you can also get fabric paints, which come in a little pot. You just paint them on using a paintbrush, but you may need to check the instructions on the packet to make them stay permanent. And you can also get these in some lovely glittery and pearly colours. Now, you may want to draw your designs out on paper first so you don't make any mistakes, just like the real designers do. And check out this no-sew fabric glue, which means you don't have to do any sewing whatsoever. Just put some little blobs of glue on there. Just a very small amount will do nicely. There we go. And then you can add whatever spangly and sparkly bits you like in a fraction of the time. Looks very pretty. And don't worry, because that glue will dry clear. And don't forget to fray your jeans J-Lo style. Just unpick the seams and then pull out all the thread. Now, this does take a little bit of time, but don't worry, because once you've finished, it does look absolutely wicked. How cool is that? And there's loads of other techniques you can do. Come on down, model 1. You could try hanging strings of beads off the pockets or even off the ankles of your jeans. Or what about sticking patches on your jeans to create this mad mosaic effect? We've used more fabric glue for sticking on the patches. It's really quick and easy to do, and it looks fantastic.